Coppinger's going to take it right foot to Coppin. Oh! Doncaster Rovers have done it.
That performance was a complete and utter surrender. Wave the white flag, Doncaster Rovers Football Club. Les Miserables. Join the barricade, celebrate the freedom. Les Miserables. Doncaster Rovers 0, Rotherham United 5. What did I say in the preview yesterday? At least turn up for a derby. None of those players turned up. None of them. If you don't turn up for a derby for Doncaster Rovers Football Club, even if you, even if you lose it, right? Even if you lose it, but you show some fight, fair enough. But if you don't turn up and you don't show that you want to play for this club, sorry to be harsh, but get out. Get out. If you don't want to play for this club, get out. Force them to tear up your contract, pay you off whatever money, and go. Because I want people here who want to try. Other people want people here that want to try. That's the bottom line, because Forever Football DRFC said so. It's a disgrace. It's an utter disgrace. Today was supposed to be an exciting one where maybe if we tried, if we put some effort in, we could get something from it. We could have. Even if we didn't, at least we could have tried. But as soon as the first goal went in, the heads went down, the bottle jobs came out. And it's what we've seen for most of this season. No one trying, no one going forward. Rotherham had a high press, fair enough. But what Rovers did is, you play sideways, you play backwards. And what you do is, you don't find a way around the press that puts Rotherham under pressure. You don't even try to put Rotherham under pressure. Even when you've got moments, right, to go forward. You choose a safe option. You pass back. For me, that is not exciting football that you brought in to accomplish. That's not the football we want to see. That is not the tactics we want to see. I've seen people on social media today saying 5-0 to Rotherham United is a sackable offence. And to be brutally honest, if McSheffrey was here from the start of this season and he had lost 5-0 in the derby, I'd have sacked him by now. I'd have said, McSheffrey out, get him sacked. But because he's only been here, you know, a couple of months, can't believe I'm actually saying this, but we're going to be stuck with McSheffrey. He's going to stay. We know he's going to stay because he's building his squad. And I think people have said it for weeks now. He is building for League 2 football. That is what we are building towards. But was Doncaster Rovers Football Club made for League 2 football? No. No. Should the January window have happened 6 months ago? Yes. And who is to blame for it not happening 6 months ago? The board, the recruitment team, and Richard Mullins has to take the blame as well. Because he didn't bring in the right players 6 months ago. He brought in man-children, he brought in bottle jobs, he brought in people that weren't good enough. And they're either injured, failing, or not involved. Work that one out. McSheffrey, I know what McSheffrey wants to do. He wants to bring in players that do want to try. But some of those players on the pitch did not look like they want to try. Jonathan Mitchell was at fault for at least, if not over, half the goals. The penalty. The penalty for number 4. Jonathan Mitchell kicks it against the Rotherham player. Good block by the Rotherham player, but why didn't you take it around the Rotherham player, you idiot? And then they work it back in the box, clumsy leg out, penalty. Did I think it was a penalty? Contact was very 50-50, but I didn't think it was a penalty. I did think it was. A couple of other fouls I thought were fouls, and they were the right decisions. You know, there was one, I think it was in the first half. No, in fact, no, I think it was the second half, because Rovers was kicking, Rovers kicking down the other end of the second half. It was the first half. It was right towards the end of the first half, where someone sort of curled their legs round, took out the player instead of the ball, Wasn't really going for the ball in my opinion, was going for the player, curled his legs around, swept him underneath. I thought it was a foul, and so did many other people. Clumsy decision making again. Poor defending again. Bad creativity again. No fight again. No passion again. No desire again. No one playing for the badge again. And in 2 different competitions, in 3 different games, this season alone, we have conceded 13 goals against Rotherham United. Our South Yorkshire rivals, we can see 13 goals in 3 different games in 2 different competitions. What in the bloody hell has happened to this football club? What has happened? In the space of 12 months, being top of the league, fighting it out with Darren Moore, being at the very top, to now being bottom of the league, destined for League 2 football, in just over 12 months. Can you answer that? I'm pretty sure Professor Stephen Hawking couldn't answer that. Long rest his soul. Albert Einstein couldn't answer that. Long rest his soul. That maths expert on TV, what's his name? Johnny Ball was his name. He couldn't be able to work that out. Nina and the Neurons couldn't even work that out. If you know, you know. It's a disgrace. And you know what? I'm glad I used the Nina and the Neurons, reference, analogy. Because that's what we are. We are CBeebies FC. We are kid football. We are playing like kids at the moment. Kids. That performance was kids football. Kids against men. That was CBeebies FC against 4 Music. That was kids versus adults. By a mile. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And what do? On Saturday, we're coming up against Jermaine Defoe on 15 grand a week. We're going to get an absolute battering on Saturday. I just don't know what else to say. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. And for now, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football DRC. Keep living the Rovers life, and that, my friends, full-time. Riverside die. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all Saturday for what looks to be another thumping. Rovers till I die! Rovers